Okay, I gotta share the live real quick. Sharing the live real quick. I shared the live. I don't know who's watching, but I appreciate you. I'm gonna give it a few more moments before I do everything. Uh, Hi, Grace. Just waiting a few more minutes. Hope some other people show up. Uh, but I don't want to do a live with only like nobody here. I mean, I'll do it. I've done it before, but I Alright, here we go. I'm gonna begin. I'm okay, Grace. I'm okay. I'm reacting to this album, and then in another 4 hours or so, I'm gonna react to High Res's new album. Yeah. Alright. Hello, I am Timothy, aka the listener, here with another reaction for you today. Today we're reacting to Abstract Kintsugi. I can never say the name of the album correctly. Sorry. The track list is Love Me featuring Aspen Dawn, Dive 666 featuring D. Laney, Parkside Put Me on Ice, Hyperventilating featuring Jonas, Jonas and Ivan B. I've heard that song already. I love that song. I Don't Give Up featuring Rose, Arrived featuring Futuristic, which I've also heard. Doc Holiday, which I've also heard. Days Like This. Don't Love Me Yet, capitalized. Healing Interlude featuring Joey Burbs. And then the name of the album, Kintsugi, I can never say it right, featuring Tamzine. The Everest interpretation, and then the last laugh featuring Rose. I'm gonna be rating each track from 1 to 10, so it'll be out of 170 since there's 17 tracks, and obviously, then I'll divide and multiply and all that and make it out of 10. But yeah, I appreciate you, Grace, and anybody who else was watching. I don't know who else is watching, but I appreciate you. Alright, first track, Love Me.
Welcome back. The journey to Moon 5-2 continues.
Yeah. 2019 wanted me dead. My own songs were just me talking me off the ledge. Anxiety.
You know, starting off deep.
2019 wanted me dead. My own songs were just me talking me off the ledge. Anxiety taking every thought to the very edge. Imagining the worst, cause the worst was so fresh in my head. Team looking for me.
Imagining the worst cause the worst was inside of my head.
The lead, I couldn't own my role, cause I was busy leading myself down every rabbit hole. Tripping like I'm Alice, a chalice to numb the
I was leaving myself down every rabbit hole. They mentioned Alice.
Okay. Every rabbit hole, tripping like I'm Alice, a chalice to numb the pain. And when everything was sunny, I played God with the rain. Must accept the good or I'll know.
Every day that was sunny, I played God with the rain. Wow.
I played God with the rain. Must accept the good or I'll know that I'll lose it all. But when you get this high up, you start expecting the fall. Cause when you get this high up, you start expecting the fall. Can you love me, even when I lose my way? Can you love me, even when the skies go gray? Can you love me, when it's hard to love myself?
Can you love me when it's hard to love myself? Hey.
Can you love me when all I need is love from you, nobody else? Can you love me when I'm ugly or do I have to decide? Only human, I've been ruined, I'm trying to work with the odds. Got some people that I lost, now I'm touring around the globe. Tell me why I always feel like I'm catching up to my goals. If I'm breathing, I can reach them, imagination is bold. Spoke a lot into existence, I might as to who I told. Dreams I spoke about are now played at 24K. 300 off a dream, they said I'd never see the day. My soul was never traded, I'm never losing myself. So add that to the equation when you're discussing my wealth. It was never only me, I'm aware that it took a team. A couple million who relate to the man that I aim to be.
A lot that can relate to that man that I aim to be. I'm relating this track for sure.
It was never only me, I'm aware that it took a team. A couple million who relate to the man that I aim to be. A couple million who relate to the man that I aim to be. 18 worldwide. Can you love me, even when I lose my way? Can you love me, even when the skies go gray? Can you love me, when it's hard to love myself? Can you love me?
Hi Jedi Master Nico. I'm just reacting to Abstract's new album. I'll react to High Res's new one in about 3 hours and 40 minutes.
When all I need is love from you, nobody else. Even when I lose my way, can you love me? Even when the skies go gray, can you love me? When it's time to love myself, can you love me? When all I need is love from you, nobody else.
Wow. And that's the intro. Oh, okay. Wow. I guess I was not ready to be placed in my feels. But yeah. Yeah, it's a 10. At this point, it's just the beginning of the album, but I already feel like the whole album's getting a 10 anyways. Abstract's a legend. Alright, Dive 2. Yeah, only 54 seconds. Okay. I feel like I've heard this one.
Systems. What's our flight plan progress?
We have covered about a third of our journey,
Oh,
Miss Watson.
Very good.
I remember
I
this.
believe it's time I performed an update on Luke's digital artifact. Activate the neural link. I need to generate a remote dive on his organic host back on Earth. Let's see where his journey has taken him since our last immersion. Initiate dive in 3, 2, 1.
Be right back, Grace. Yeah, I'm not counting this one with a score because it's just an interlude, basically. It's just a skit. I'm not counting that one for the score of the album. But yeah, that was definitely interesting. Alright, next is 666. You know what I mean? 6666. Yeah. Alright.
Stop the lying, babe. I know your guilty face. Just tell me where you've been.
Oh, I love the vocals. Oh, I love the vocals.
Stop the lying, babe. I know your guilty face. Just tell me where you've been.
Yeah.
Cleared the body and can't blame the drink.
Hi, Andor the Fox. I'm just checking out Abstract's new album. I agree, Nico. That would be an awesome collab.
Again, just tell me what you did.
So that Munich night, I realized you ain't being faithful. That's my job, the shit I do to put food on the table. On the road a couple months, staying true is never tough. Should've kicked you out the first time, but I just care too much. I believe the heart inside of me is universal.
Should've kicked you out the first time, but I just care too much.
Should've kicked you out the first time, but I just care too much. I believe the heart inside of me is universal. I found out that kind of thinking's more than controversial. Went to war for you, the heart you gave me back was painted purple. Wounded, fighting for somebody too quick to desert you. In your line of service, I thought I deserved it. I spent months yelling at myself like I'm the culprit, like I'm the reason, I'm the fuck up in this mess of pages. Then I realized you wrote the book on manipulation. I sat on a plane for 16 hours in my head. All scenarios had some.
Wow. Oh. Already feeling like album of the year. Oh. Which in reality, I don't like to say that anymore because there's too many good albums. I'm not saying album of the year anymore because it's just difficult to pick.
The reason I'm the fuck up in this mess of pages. Then I realized you wrote the book on manipulation. I sat on a plane for 16 hours in my head. All scenarios had someone else inside our bed. You know what it's like to have your deepest fears invade your space. Locked inside a business class where I don't have an inch to pace. Couldn't even sleep. Anxiety took all my breath. Thinking if this plane goes down, at least I'll get some rest. 6 miles up, 6 scenarios in my head. 6 shows overseas and the devil had struck again.
Wow. This was really making me think.
Locked inside a business class where I don't have an inch to pace. Couldn't even sleep. Anxiety took all my breath. Thinking if this plane goes down, at least I'll get some rest. 6 miles up, 6 scenarios in my head. 6 shows overseas and the devil had struck again. Running around in my car, taking people to our house. 6 miles up, 6 scenarios in my head. 6 shows overseas and the devil had struck again.
Highly to 10.
Months back and I'm smoking a lot more than I should. Hiding from the world and my work, hoping to stay for good. People falling off every minute, thinking I could be.
I like her voice. I'm gonna have to check out some of her stuff too.
Next, if I don't execute what I'm working on, then I'm getting left. Little did I know you were thinking of leaving too, cause abstract was becoming more me than I was Luke. Nights you slept alone, I was busy trying to prove that I was worthy of the life that I dreamed about in the booth. I was building longevity, something for our children. But you're impulsive and far removed from having a vision. Switching jobs the second any part wasn't fitting. I was questioning your will, it was making me distant. Thought you were stronger.
Questioning your will is making me distant. Yeah.
The second any part wasn't fitting. I was questioning your will, it was making me distant. Thought you were stronger, you cracked under the stress. When it came to growing up, you were quickly over the fence. Running back to places you said that you never would. You believe in karma, hope it serves you everything it should.
Stop the lying, babe. I know you're guilty, face. Just tell me where you've been. Quit the partying, can't blame me, drink again. Just tell me what you did. Sweet sorries will fix the damage done.
That's definitely another 10. Oh. Oh my goodness. My face hurts from all the emotion. Oh. Alright, next is Dark Side. Welcome back, Grace.
Thoughts invade your mind, paint the worst of endings. Logic left behind, no longer pretending on the dark side of your imagination. Dark side imagination.
Loving the vocals. Oh yeah.
Paint it.
Just one and skit.
As dark and dreary as it could get. Every negative memory and scar in your chest. Hard to trust when trust is certain to rust. Cause you got a history with your mountains turning to dust. Saying
Alright.
painted as dark and dreary as it could get. Every negative memory and scar in your chest. Hard to trust when trust is certain to rust. Cause you got a history
Hard to trust when it's certain to rust.
with your mountains turning to dust. Saying
You have history, but now it's turning to dust. Wow.
castles out of quicksand. What do we expect? All we need's our own
Castles made of quicksand.
hands to lift us out of all the stress. Love the expectations cause the high is in effect. When the ones we put on others don't go under and they're met in every way that we imagine, so it's tragic when they're not. Me, I might go manic when it wasn't what I thought. My life is what I made it, that's a false sense of control. Can't control others' rotations through their phases, so I roll up my ruminations with the worst. Cause I was told my greatest gift, my greatest curse. Imagination takes its toll. Thoughts invade your mind, paint the worst of endings. Logic left behind, no longer pretending on the dark side of your imagination. Dark side of your imagination. I done came up with visions, I turned it to fruition. I done had my darkest nights turn my mind to a prison. I done turned to my closest.
I've had the darkest nights turn my mind to a prison. Yup. Night times are always the worst for me. Sure.
I turned it to fruition. I done had my darkest nights turn my mind to a prison. I done turned to my closest, found out no one would listen. Create a fiction of who I wanted to see, and believed it till they showed me that's just a product of me. Never was the version that I wanted them to be, so I rewrote every memory till they fit in my scene. False idols, false love.
Arranged each memory until they fitted in my scene.
Never was the version that I wanted them to be, so I rewrote every memory till they fit in my scene. False idols, false love, that's false prophets. Blindsided, blind love, ripped out my sockets, just so I could live where the love and
Twice I ripped out my sockets. Oh.
reciprocated, and that's just like playing God, and playing God can be dangerous. Am I the last of the real, the last who wants to feel, last who wants to be happy off something less than a meal? I'm 26 and sick of games, been given and feeling drained. So is it so bizarre that I'd rather live in my brain? Thoughts invade your mind, paint the worst of endings. Logic left behind, no longer pretending on the dark side of your imagination. Dark side of your imagination.
Oh my goodness. Do I have to even say it? It's another 10. Thumbs are just keeps putting me in my feels. I'm sorry. uh I was not ready for this. Alright, next is put me on ice. I know my reaction.
All my life, did them right. Way too much I had to sacrifice. When you got the glow, they all want the light. Till they dim it so low, you can lose your sight of who you are. I'm right. Way too much I had to sacrifice. When you got the glow, they all want the light. Till they dim it so low, you can lose your sight of
Yup.
Who you are? What's your mission? You thought it was love, but it's something different. So focused on the good things, though. You don't notice they don't treat you like a good thing, though. Gaslighting, hindsight, it's so frightening. Blindsided, hit fast, it's grease lightning. Whiplash, heart scabbed, your brain fried. Long nights, traveling to the dark side. Construct the Death Star.
Travel into the dark side. Dark side was a song right before this.
Whiplash, heart scabbed, your brain fried. Long nights, traveling to the dark side. Construct the Death Star, revenge the best start. The best is Kevlar, the best is Braveheart. Playing with my light, I don't take it lightly. I can let it go, but that isn't likely. I look for love in people who can give it back. Why do they withdraw a moment that I get attached? Why they gotta riff on all the trauma of my past? Why I gotta trip like nothing's ever gonna last? Used to being used, but I'm sick of how it feels. Maybe it's a side effect of being too real. Now I know why everybody tend to turn fake. Hard to stay true when it's easy to escape.
Hard to stay true when it's easy to escape.
Now I know why everybody tend to turn fake. Hard to stay true when it's easy to escape. They just wanna put me on ice. Plan B, never paying full price. Deadly girl, I know I'm too nice. If you wanna cuff me, I'ma read you my rights. Put me on ice, then I'm bound to go cold. I'm already iced out, I can freeze my soul. If you wanna love me, then you better go.
I'm already iced out, it can freeze my soul.
Grab hold on to second place, look at all this gold. Try to leave me cold, and you'll leave me cold. Try to break my heart, try to break my soul. Turn it into art, turn it into gold. Try to chain me up till my chains went nuts and my wrist went cold. Frozen, so go bust me open. I'm used to coping, too used to broken. Know this, the cracks turn me golden. I shine through times when most get corroded. I can never let somebody.
I shine through times while most stay corroded.
The coping, too used to broken. Know this,
so
the
much.
cracks turn me golden. I shine through times when most get corroded. I can never let somebody break my soul, especially if I'm aware that theirs ain't whole. I don't have the time for a cycle that is toxic. Shouldn't have the time to turn you into a topic. Venom in the lips of my enemy, draining energy. Want me, then you better be ready to want to better me. Treat me like a dog, you disrespecting my pedigree. Got a hell of a memory.
Treat me like a dog, you're disrespecting my pedigree.
Look how deadly my pen will be. I load up the lyrics and fire bullets away. I know that you hear it, the verses come with grenades. When I go to war, I'm deadly within the page. I'm lacing it with my rage, but I pray that you're getting saved. Dreams get dark sometimes. My mind tells me lies. My skies turn so black. Feel I can't come back. Whiplash with the way emotions flow. But I get cash off of how you played me, so it ain't that bad long as I can keep my soul. That's why my neck iced out and my wrist went gold. It's a flex in anybody who tried to break me apart. Shining anybody who brought me into the dark. I got watercolor tears, I turn it all into art. Put it on the stage. Try to break me apart. Shining anybody who brought me into the dark. I got watercolor tears, I turn it all into art. Put it.
I got watercolor tears, I turn it into art. I'm loving the bars. I'm loving the meaningfulness. Yeah, this album is awesome. Already. I guarantee the whole album's gonna be awesome. I don't know what I'm talking about. Said Abstract's a legend.
It on the stage and scream it out of my heart. Give it to the people who go through the same hurt. Do it for the people who grow through the same dirt. Overcoming evil they know they never deserved. Shining after everything, knowing the damn worth. They just wanna pull me on ice. Plan B, never paying full price. Deadly girl, I know I'm too nice. If you wanna cuff me, I'ma read you my rights. Put me on ice, then I'm bound to go cold. I'm already iced out, I can freeze my soul. If you wanna love me, then you better grab hold on to second place, look at all this gold. Try to leave me cold, and you'll leave me cold. Try to break my heart, try to break my soul. Turn it into art, turn it into gold. Try to chain me up till my chains went nuts and my wrist went cold.
It's about trust.
Lovely ads. I'ma give it a another 10. Lovely, lovely ads. Oh, I wish I was broke. You could just buy the album. I'd rather buy the album anyways. I'd rather have a hard copy than anything. Hate being broke. Sucks. Alright, next is hyperventilating, which I've already heard. uh, 3 freaking ads. Really? And they're only 30 seconds, but they're moving hell of a lot slower. Yeah. Next is hyperventilating, which I have heard. It's an amazing song. It's only right to play the album all the way through, though, so.
"17 with a pen and a pad, writing out my life, making sense of my past, trying to find the light through a sensitive mask. I don't take it off till I'm deep in the track, speaking to myself, just reflecting off of the page. Who knew the passive kid was just good at passing the rage? Off into a song so it couldn't live in a cage that sat upon his shoulders, just hiding behind his face. Back when it was simple, before it was a job, before the expectations, before I knew the odds. Back when it was just a broken heart I had to fix. Now I'm scared that I've been broken since I made a couple hits. Fans want me to fly, but they keep me on a leash. Fears of losing me.
I agree, Nico. It has been a fire year of albums. But I feel like it's been like that for years. Just at least 2018, 2019, and 2020 have all been great years. And I feel like it only gets better each year. Mainly because I find out about more artists over time. But I feel like every year has been a fire year for albums for me anyways. You just have to be listening to the right people. Yeah. Turn it up a little bit.
To a level that they can't reach. This a life I chose and they tell me that I'm a beast, but all I wanted was the beauty, all I'm searching for is peace. Can someone help me catch my breath? My heart is beating out my chest, hyperventilating. I thought I was waiting on someone to save me, but I'm finding lately all I can count on to not drive me crazy is being right here for the.
Well, Nico, I'm going to be doing the other album reaction an hour after that live, so I might not stick around for the whole thing. I'll try and stuck around for that live, but like I said, I'm going to be doing the other album an hour after that live starts, because I'm going live again at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to do the other album reaction.
The person who needs me, but holding myself up, it ain't been too easy.
They give me pain, then I elevate, replicate the feeling when I meditate. Can't find my state of mind when I'm out of state. If I take a break, I'ma break. Overthink when I don't wanna think. Watch my thoughts, I don't wanna sink in them. Pointing out my fears like what you think of them. Counting out the years like what you leave in them. Dropping every classic, how you sleep on them. How you sleep on them. Lately I've been keeping the secret of always feeling defeated. Feeling the blisters on my feet. I see y'all kicking your feet up. Don't call me to kick it, I'm on a track. I don't mean to meet up. If you ain't working, you're working to keep up. Can't see me, I'll see ya, ayy. Out of breath, I've been a mess. Too many choices, been a guess. Overworking cause I know the water's coming for the neck. Doing more, I'm feeling less.
I can't tell you how awesome it is that this track, that all three of them got on a track together. It's freaking awesome.
Is that a recipe I'll test? Looking out the window, got a question for the blessed.
Can someone help me catch my breath? My heart is beating out my chest, hyperventilating. I thought I was waiting on someone to save me, but I'm finding lately all I can count on to not drive me crazy is being right here for the person who needs me. Yeah. Holding myself up. It ain't been too easy.
Truth be told, I've been away. I went from starving to having a competition on my dinner plate. And I don't say that to intimidate. I just want these gimmicky rappers to step aside so I can innovate. I built my whole studio inside my living space, so I'm right at home with the lyricism I illustrate. I give people their flowers while they can smell them and not a minute late, cause then they start to disintegrate. Rose petals and falsettos, they never really make it to these dark ghettos. So Air Jordans and Margielas and dark yellow will shield me from the rain when the storm settles. Damn, it ain't easy, but I'm fine with that. I put my heart into this music, it's forever where you find me at. I'm in the future looking back at this rap like an artifact, trying to remember just where I started at.
Yeah, that's an amazing way to end the song. I've already heard hyperventilating. Yeah, it's another 10, obviously. I've also heard I Don't Give Up, so I've heard 1, 2, 3, 4 songs in a row, or singles. Okay, alright, that's alright.
If I don't give up, I can get whatever I want. If I don't give up, I know if I don't give up, I can get whatever I want. And bitch, I want it all. So keep that negativity from by me. That type of energy is not what I seek. Cause I'm aware the only thing that I need is to constantly remind myself that if I don't give up, nah, I don't give in. Came up from nothing, I knew what I wanted, I needed to win. When you do it, how I done it, when you get to stunting, they start to forget where you been. I was dreaming while you left as a kid, nowadays, know it is what it is. Freestyle till I wrote with the pen, 17, that's the way it began. Heartbroken till my art focus started seeing life through a whole different lens. You mean that I could become my own boss, from making a win when I suffer a loss? That sounds like alchemy, making a salary, making a future, off writing my history. I got some cards that I didn't want dealt, I got some feelings I shouldn't have felt. I got some nights I shut off the lights and start feeling everything by myself. I got some people I needed to lose, I got some anger too hot for the views. If I don't write it, I'm scared of surviving and wake up to seeing myself on the news. They gonna tell you that everything's
I got some anger too hot for the views. Yeah, I feel you there. Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. But yeah, of course, I love the song.
It's great, soon as this music is filling your plate. Gotta be stronger than what it becomes. Patience a virtue, get used to the weight. I stay above it, I know that they love it. They say it can shove it like they gotta skate. I'm on a grind, so I got no time for pain. You mind, get out of my face. So keep that negativity by me. That type of energy is not what I seek. Cause I'm aware the only thing that I need is to constantly remind myself that if I don't give up, I can get whatever I want. I know if I don't give up, I can get whatever I want. And bitch, I want it all. So keep that negativity from body. That type of energy is not what I see. Cause I'm
I get some feelings that I shouldn't have felt. Yup. That is deep, Shiloh and Slum. I appreciate you for being here, Shiloh and Slum. I'm gonna do another live album reaction to High Rose's album in about 3 hours. But yeah, it's awesome that I'm glad he put this. The person that's on the song with them is also on the last track on the album too. So that's definitely nice to hear. So we get another track from them both.
where the only thing that I need is to constantly remind myself. Yeah. I know it's easy to say, I know it's harder to live. I know it's easy to take, I know it's harder to give. I know that I gotta shine, even when everything's dark. when nobody's giving me theirs. I gotta give you my heart. Broken a blessing if you learn to grow. You get to reap in whatever you sow. You get to see in whatever you show. You get to be in whoever you know. Ain't that a reason to be up and leaving? If air that you're breathing got you moving slow. You gotta wake up, put you in control. Dice on the table, don't wait up to roll. Life a gamble, every channel, it's a handful. Everybody gotta choose their game. Success for the obsess, but the progress gonna come from the choice you make. Stay safe in the mass-made mind state instead of following that path that your heart made. If you don't, you're dead already. You're alive, get to living already. Until the sun sets, we all
I really like that part.
know it's a handful, everybody gotta choose their game. Success for the obsess, but the progress gonna come from the choice you make. Stay safe in the mass-made mind state instead of following that path that your heart made. If you don't, you're dead already. You're alive, get to living already. Until the sun sets, we all gotta shine. I will not be chained to your 9 to 5. Freedom worth more than a dollar sign. We've been getting both, they can knock the prize.
So keep that negativity from me. That type of energy is not what I seek. Cause I'm aware the only thing that I need is to constantly remind myself that if I don't give up, I can get whatever I want. I know if I don't give up, I can get whatever I want. And bitch, I want it all. So keep that negativity from me. That type of energy is not what I seek. Cause I'm aware the only thing that I need is to constantly remind myself. Yeah.
I definitely know what you mean for sure. Show and stuff. There's definitely a lot of bars and metaphors. But yeah, like I said, I've heard there's 4 songs in a row that are singles. So Hyperventilating, I Don't Give Up, Arrived, and Doc Holiday. And then I think the only other one that was a single is the name of the album. Other than the yeah. That's it. 5 singles are good. Next is Arrive featuring Futuristic. First of the song's fire. Cool.
You thought I fell off, they thought I went soft. They say what they can, cause I do what I want. Come back every time, they still act surprised. Bodies drop at the top, tell them I've arrived. Tell them I've arrived. 17, had a dream that kept me alive. Tell them I've arrived. 17, had a dream, now I'm living mine. Came up off a dream in a laptop. Open doors for the team like a bellhop. Used to cruise South Park when my shift ends. Sparks bliss while I shift to the West End. Now I show up and they all got questions. Back home and you know how the stress gets. Tell the kids from the town with a passion. On the proof you can move to the masses. Yeah, they're gonna tell you who to be. Don't nobody wanna see you free. Everybody's saying who to be, now they're telling everybody, so everybody repeats. Living in a bubble or trouble is self-made. Everyone a little sorry for playing it too safe, so they wanna keep you living with
In the bubble or true self-made. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I kind of figured Abstract and Futuristic would have made a song together because they went on tour together. That's how I met Abstract and Futuristic when they were on tour together. Well, I met Futuristic twice, but yeah.
everybody repeats. Living in a bubble or trouble is self-made. Everyone a little sorry for playing it too safe, so they wanna keep you living with them in the same cage. Gotta show them that we're tired of living the same way. Small town raised, but I got it moving cause I knew I had to break that mold. Mind stayed from a high place, had to shift plates to be grand as the peaks back home. Shift gears when I hit tears, I'm a 10th year paying rent in the game, now I live here. All it took was the pain and the passion. What a way to come back from the ashes. You thought I fell off, they thought I went soft. They say what they can, cause I do what I want. Come back every time, they still act surprised. Bodies drop at the top, tell them I've arrived. Tell them I've arrived. 17, had a dream that kept me alive. Tell them I've arrived. 17, had a dream, now I'm living mine.
I arrived, no, not to my surprise. Knew I would blow since I was 5. Now that boy shine like a firefly. Can't dim the light when I hold the flame. Coach rappers, now I know the game. Straight jacket.
I love that Firefly line. I gotta hear it again. I've already reacted to this, but yeah, this song. I mean, I'm reacting to singles.
17, had a dream, now I'm living mine.
I arrived, no, not to my surprise. Knew I would blow since I was 5. Now that boy shine like a firefly. Can't dim the light when I hold the flame. Coach rappers, now I know the game. Straight jacket, cause the flow insane. Real life, how I wrote the page. My story got started with catching bodies. Been in the industry, I spit Pilates. Paper stacking underneath the mattress. Now I can't fold it, no origami. No who around me, only day ones. Fake what I stay away from. Safe around me, better stay from around me. If you hating on me, you get taped up. Get paid just to walk in the club.
Yeah, see, the very first futuristic song I heard was Don't Mind If You Do, with Jaren Benton and Dizzy Wright on it, because obviously I heard of them first. Not Arrived, Abstract I heard of from Cakes Mitchell's live streams, so I found out about Abstract.
Pop me a bottle, don't talk to a scrub. If you show love, then it's reciprocated. My people done made it, we came from the mud. Remember the days I was making a dub, now it's Kiko's the way that my paper is up. Been dropping bars since a man was a boy, I was writing my rhymes while they played in the tub.
You thought I fell off, they thought I went soft. They say what they can, cause I do what I want. Come back every time, they still act surprised. Bodies drop at the time, tell them I've arrived. Tell them I've arrived. 17, had a dream that kept me alive. Tell them I've arrived. 17, had a dream, now I'm living mine.
Oh yeah. Next is Doc Holliday. You were late to the party, Grace. I remember I heard him before The Greatest and Too Easy. I remember when those both dropped. Actually, it was literally like a couple. It was probably maybe a couple weeks to a month or so before those songs dropped is when I heard of them. Because yeah, I didn't hear about him. I did hear about him in 2014, but it was before those songs dropped. The very first Devon Terrell song I heard was on Futuristic's Chasing Down a Dream. That was the first one I heard from Devon Terrell. Yeah. While we're on the subject.
I heard they're taking the shots, sick with it like I did not.
It didn't just drop yesterday, Shalul and Slum. It's been out for a month exclusively on YouTube. It's been out exclusively on YouTube. It just came out on everywhere else yesterday. But yeah, I've heard Demeric's album already.
Soon as I run through the ox, I put a body in shock. I see him throwing the rocks. Bunny, I'm catching the toss. I run it straight to the end zone. Thank you for taking the loss. I know that they talk about me. Sorry that your wit is lousy. Don't take a genius to know I'm a threat, and I know how it goes. I'm spilling some insecurity, hating on people that you never met. Better be keeping that energy that you've been sending me when you see me in the flesh. Industry look like a zoo. There's a whole lot of lying and too many snakes. Too many flashing designer and all this money that nobody makes. Sorry, I don't do the
2018? Damn, you're hella late, Grace. No.
parties when I'm in LA, I'm just there to create. It tends to get pretty lonely when you're in a room full of so many fakes. Told you I came from the West. Told you I'm cold as it gets. Still got a soul, still in control. Look at the gold in my chest. They turned me into an animal. I had to gamble, the carrots that made up my heart. I put it on the table, the option was fatal if I didn't live for my art. Feel like I'm having a holiday. I'm feeling like I'm Doc Holliday. They trying to get me to shoot out. I turn around, blow them all away. They know I'm quick in the draw, quick to be dropping a job. It's wild the way that they test, it's the Wild West, and I'm living like an outlaw. Sticking the script, I keep the hits in my hip, draw with a flick of my wrist. I got a couple of sons, I knew them once, without me they wouldn't exist. I know I'm back in the cradle, so ain't it my job to put them in the grave? Sorry, you know that I love you, but I got a mission and nobody's safe. Nobody's safe! I knew, no one moves till I do. You talk down, I find you, best you dip like fondue. You sounded cheesy already, I know how they levy emotion for play.
Best dip like fondue. You sound cheesy already. I don't know why I like that line so much. Uh, I remember that line for sure.
Label just told you depression, the best kind of message if you want to really get paid. Some of us really do struggle, but you made a hustle off acting away. I hope it eats you alive. I hope it keeps you awake. So sorry I don't do the parties when I'm in LA, I'm just there to create. It tends to get pretty lonely when you're in a room full of so many fakes. Told you I came from the West. Told you I'm cold as it gets. Still got a soul, still in control. Look at the gold in my chest. They turned me into an animal. I had to gamble, the carrots that made in my heart. I put it on the table, the option was fatal if I didn't live for my art. Feel like I'm having a holiday. I'm feeling like I'm Doc Holliday. They trying to get me to shoot out. I turn around, blow them all away. They know I'm quick on the job, quick to be dropping a job. It's wild the way that they test, it's the Wild West, and I'm living like an outlaw.
I don't remember what I gave this song. I feel like it's grown on me more
It's
though.
about trust.
And lovely ads. Go figure. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 songs left. Which I have never. Well, I've heard the name of the album one. I was gonna say all the rest I haven't heard, but no, I've heard the album one. Yeah. You thought we were neck to neck. Yeah, it's been out. Came out in June. I don't remember what day. But yeah, it's been out for a month or so. Charlotte Sun. Uh, but yeah, I'm not doing any requests today. Might not tomorrow. I don't know. Because I've already done 9 reactions today, and I'm doing 2 album reviews. And I got another. I know I got at least another 1 or 2 songs to do. To react to still. Alright. Next is Days Like This. Wait, this song got piano. Sounds like.
Riding around town in that blacked out whip. No, it's not spring, but I got that ice on my wrist. That's an olive skin.
No, it's not spring, but I got that ice on my wrist. Spring? That'd be winter.
Got that ice on my wrist, that's an olive skin chick. She attached to my hip, roll the dice just to get to paradise like this. Riding around town in that blacked out whip. No, it's not spring, but I got that ice on my wrist. That's an olive skin chick. She attached to my hip, roll the dice just to get to paradise like this.
They told me I never get to see
Days like this.
They said it was all a dream.
Whole script flip.
I like the vocals, I like the vocals.
But I got that ice on my wrist, that's an olive skin chick. She attached to my hip, roll the dice just to get to paradise like this.
They told me I never get to see
Days like this.
They said it was all a dream.
Whole script flip.
What's reality to me?
Nights like this.
I like the back and forth too between the regular vocals and the I don't know what you call it, morphed vocals.
Script flip.
What's reality to me?
Nights like this.
I wonder where I'll be if I had listened to critics who never made a difference. Courtside with a boy slide, better bench a gimmick. I'm real with it, your strings lifted, put on a show. Jiminy Cricket, he's in your ear, passing you quotes. Drop with a boy slide, better bench a gimmick. I'm real with it, your strings lifted, put on a show. Jiminy Cricket, he's in your ear, passing you quotes. Driver's seat, I never sit where passengers go. Known to rap, but I snapping hooks like passenger dough. Up and comers intercept like I passed them the flow. I'm trying to touch down in a PJ, just pass me the dough. At lunchtime, I had punchlines coming out my throat. Now it
Punchlines after punchlines coming out my throat. Yup, that is so true.
days it seems bars just don't matter no more. If it ain't silver platter, then it's over your head. Mumble rappers sound smarter than wannabes, I guess. A lot of words for you to use, for you to not throw. Nowadays it seems bars just don't matter no more. If it ain't silver platter, then it's over your head. Mumble rappers sound
If it ain't silver plattered, then it's over your head.
I'm smarter than wannabes, I guess. A lot of words for you to use, for you to not say nothing. Your lyrical, spiritual miracles lacking the substance. Nowadays the word talent
Substance is definitely important.
you to use, for you to not say nothing. Your lyrical, spiritual miracles lacking the substance. Nowadays the word talent way too much in discussion. Sorry if I'm sounding bitter, I wish that I wasn't.
Ride around town in that blacked out whip. No, it's not spring, but I got that ice on my wrist. That's an olive skin chick, she attached to my hip. Roll the dice just to get the paradise like this.
They told me I never get to see
Days like this.
They said it was hard to drink.
Whole script flip.
What's reality to be?
Nights like this.
I wonder where I'll be.
What? I don't even know what you're talking about, Shallow and Slim. Sounds like it could be a reference to your current incident in which FBI left domestic abuse for 4 years jail. What?
Riding around town in their blacked out whip. No, it's not Spain, but I got the ice on my wrist. That's an olive skin check. She attached.
No, it's not Sprite, but I got that ice on my wrist.
Riding around town in their blacked out whip. No, it's not Spain, but I got the ice on my wrist. That's an olive skin check. She attached to my hip. Roll the dice just to get to paradise like this. Vision potent, you hear it, I wrote it, lived it, I'm living with it. My life and my lyrics, that's why it hits your spirit. Pen game like a ghost for the dopest around.
Facts.
Sprain, but I got the ice on my wrist. That's an olive skin check, she attached to my hip. Roll the dice just to get to paradise like this. Vision potent, you hear it, I wrote it, lived it, I'm living with it. My life and my lyrics, that's why it hits your spirit. Pen game like a ghost.
My life and lyrics, that's why it hits your spirit.
For the dopest around, concepts been more than profound. Name escalated, my feet won't ever detach from the ground. Humble but don't muzzle my confidence. Ambience got me bubbling, but it's troubling. When idle's slacking and you start wondering where the muscle went. Guess it's my turn, so I'm giving you 100%. Suicide the vibe when I get tired of it. I don't repackage mine, I sell the song and chuck it. Your favorite rapper, predictable like the Mickey D's.
I'm serving gourmet courses but won't force you to eat.
Damn. Hi. I'm only reacting to this album. I do my requests and my request lives on Sundays and Mondays. I'm gonna be doing another album one in less than 3 hours. Yeah. Remember your current incident that was a live stream plus 100% beef there. I'm not doing requests.
They told me I never get to see.
Days like this.
They said it was all a dream.
Whole script flip.
What's reality to be?
Nights like this.
I wonder where I'll be. They told me I never get to see.
Days like this.
They
Alright, next is Don't Love Me Yet. I'm giving that other one a 10, of course. I'm just talking shit.
I stitched up the wounds inside me, broke down walls that used to hide me, all so I could give my all to you. I fought fires and I moved mountains, but back my
I fought fires and I moved mountains.
I fought fires and I moved mountains, but back my peace is where I found them all, so I could be my best with you. But it's hard when you can't spell it out for somebody. Value their mind and you worship their body. Fight for their heart just to watch it get farther away.
You know.
And it keeps you awake as you try to escape. Full speed towards love while they're jogging in place. And with every cold answer you breathe just a little bit more, knowing it's gonna take you, trying to find me, locked inside somebody else who is not me. One day you're gonna find
Lost inside of somebody else who's not me.
Locked inside somebody else who is not me. One day you're gonna find out knowing love's like this. I might be able to wait, but I can't play with my fate. I need somebody who understands how to give what they take. And if I never see you again, hope one day you remember when I put my heart in your hand. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love. You say you don't love. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love me yet. Maybe that's not how you feel, but if you say it, it's real. I think you know that you do. I think you know that you do. And that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you. But nothing could be as scary as letting you go. Go and give me a heart to carry, I'll never let go. Gotta tell you,
Give me the heart to carry and I'll never let go. Feel this song so much I had to add it to my therapy outlet playlist. Sure. I'm sure I'm gonna go through this album again and put other songs in other playlists. Yeah.
the way I'm feeling comes straight out of my soul. It's true. You came into my life round the time I was losing my life. Brought me back to myself. I forgot how it felt. Heart made of ice that you knew how to melt. Now I stand with that heart in my hand.
Heart full of ice that you knew how to melt.
How it felt. Heart made of ice that you knew how to melt. Now I stand with that heart in my hand. Coming to you as a man who don't wanna be without you. The second that I found you, I knew I could never let go. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love. You say you don't love. You say you don't love me yet. You say you don't love me yet. Maybe that's not how you feel, but if you say it, it's real. I think you
No, I am only reacting this album. If you ask me again, I'm putting you on timeout.
know that you do. I think you know that you do. And that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you.
That's what's up, Shallow and Slum. I don't know if I've heard anything from Joey Barbs. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's scary to you. I think you know that you do. And that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you. Yeah, that's what's scary to you. scary to you. I think you know that you do, and that's what's scary to you.
That's probably my favorite song on the album. Definitely one of my favorites on the album. Alright, next is Capsized.
Yeah, falling fast, I get smacked by the concrete. Knees scraped while I get to spitting out teeth. Heart broke, but it been like that since 17. I've been getting pretty used to pouring kerosene over everything just to get me through the storm. That's what you
Used to pouring kerosene on everything just to get me out of the storm. I heard some storytelling in the beginning too, so I'm bringing it all the way back. Storytelling's the best.
Yeah, falling fast, I get smacked by the concrete. Knees scraped while I get to spitting out teeth. Heart broke, but it been like that since 17. I've been getting pretty used to pouring kerosene over everything just to get me through the storm. That's what you do when there's nobody to keep you warm. No, I've been a shelter to too many who can't do the same. Take from my fire till they kill my flame. Stay.
I'm reacting to High Res's new album in about 3 hours and 40 minutes. Something like that.
All I wanted anyone to do, play. With my heart, I think I'm overdue for someone who loved me as completely as I tend to do. I get thinking about it round the hours between 10 and 2. Wrong place, wrong time, who am I supposed to find? I thought it was you, but you showed me you were never mine. Everything was not enough, I still got a heart, but the cracks started adding up. How?
Got a heart, but the cracks started adding up.
Not enough, I still got a heart, but the cracks started adding up. How? I just wanna know how you could take someone who just lifts you up and decide you can let them down. I just wanna know how. I just wanna know how you look in my eyes, watch the ship capsize and decide you can let me drown. I just wanna know how. I just wanna know how. I just wanna know how you gonna treat me like the only one. Turn around and leave me like I never was. Tell me that you need me when you had nobody else. I'm a human, not a toy you get to put back on the shelf. It's my own fault.
I'm a human, not a toy that you get to put back on the shelf.
Nobody else, I'm a human, not a toy you get to put back on the shelf. It's my own fault, I know where I tend to look for love. It's a hell that I'm acquainted with, I love it like a drug. And it kill me and I know it, but it turned me to a poet. What a works in my eyes, but it gets the music flowing. I look for light in the darkest places, and I lose my light to the darkest place. Always see the good in people who won't ever do the same. Fall in love with feeling cracks.
Always see the good in people that will never do the same. Wow. This is definitely another one of my favorites. It's hard to pick favorites, but this one and the one right before it are definitely two of my favorites.
To the darkest space. Always see the good in people who won't ever do the same. Fall in love with feeling cracks like Kintsugi was a game. I go all against my logic, I'm a sucker for the pain. Must be something from my childhood, I feel
I go all in, like my logic, I'm sucker for my pain. Because Logic was on Sucker for Pain, okay. Which is actually one of the only songs with Logic on it I don't mind listening to. Yeah.
Kintsugi was a game, I go all against my logic, I'm a sucker for the pain. Must be something from my childhood, I feel it in my veins. When I'm chasing after something that ain't easy to attain. Probably why I'm making music, I'm a sucker for the chase. Always running after goals that aren't ready for the race. Think I'm running towards love, but I'm running in place. I just wanna know how. I just wanna know how you can take someone who just lifts you up and decide you can let them down. I just wanna know how. I just wanna know how you look in my eyes, watch the ship capsize and decide you can let me drown. I just wanna know how. I just wanna know how. I just wanna
Definitely a nice track. I warned him. I told him if he asked me again, I was going to hide him. I was going to put him on timeout. Told him no. This is just an album reaction. I even titled it Reacting to This Album.
I know how you get when you're stressed. Walls up just to cope with the mess. The space between you and me feels like a galaxy. You get
Space between you and me seems just like a galaxy.
so hard to read, there goes my anxiety. Tripping on the silence again. I can't wait for you to be you again. But I need to trust that there's more to your love. Cause when morning arrives, I'll be feeling your touch. With your head on my chest, we make sense of the mess. Cause we know we're only trying our best. Cause I'm still healing, you're still healing. We can't change the way we're feeling. You're everything that's on my
We can't change the way that we're feeling.
mind. You're everything I hoped I'd find. Not perfect, you're worth it. Every day I'm learning to love you the way you deserve, and I'm working.
That's freaking ridiculous. Now he's creating other accounts and There's 17 songs on this album. I'm on track 14.
I'm putting all this baggage down, cause I know how it weighs me down. Cause I'm still healing, you're still healing. We can't change the way we're feeling. You're everything that's on my mind. You're everything I hoped I'd find. Not perfect, I'm worth it. Every day you're learning to love me the way I deserve, and we're working. I'm putting all this baggage down, cause we know how it weighs us down.
I know, right?
It's about trust, service, safety.
Oh my freaking gosh. Do you not know how to take no for a freaking answer? I don't care if he's a good musician. I'm not freaking doing it. This is an album only reaction. Like I said, I do my requests on Sunday and Monday. If you so badly want me to react to them, I will be going live on Sunday and Monday. I'm doing another album live stream later tonight, too. So, no. Maybe he's a Russian hacker. Yeah, I noticed some of my videos have got partially blocked in Russia, too. I've noticed that, too. All of a sudden, so a bunch of my reactions and live streams are blocked in Denmark because of copyright, apparently. Just all of a sudden. And they were all fine. Now all of a sudden, I'm fucking surprised if it's a hacker. I've already heard this song, but it's only right to play the album all the way through, so.
Oh, there is gold between us now. Someplace the broken can be found. If we are weak and on our own, this kind of love can make us strong. Oh, there is gold. Oh, there is gold between us now.
No, I'm all that I'm cracked up to be. Every time I was shattered, I had to be. Just to put all my pieces where they belong. The thing about holding on is the holding that'll make you strong. I know how it changed me, turn my trouble to fuel. I'd be lying if I said my fire don't outweigh my cool. Don't react with a quickness, watch the calm become a storm. I'm ashamed to all who witness the moment I transform. That's a coping mechanism probably picked up in my youth. No, I don't like confrontation, but I ramp up when I do. Reason that I vent on beats and stages, here's the truth. It starts to bubble up inside me till my mind becomes a noose. I'm not perfect with
That's problem up inside me until my mind becomes a noose.
my methods. I've been broken past repair, but there's gold inside the cracks, cause I learned how to really care. For those who were mistreated, half defeated, I'm a voice. Seeing beauty in the broken takes a mirror and a choice.
There is gold between us now. Someplace the broken can be found. If we are weak and on our own, this kind of love can make us strong. Oh, there is gold. Oh, there is gold between us now. Oh, there is gold. Gold between us now. Oh, there is gold. Gold between us now. Little to start when we're broken, but those are the pieces that led me to you. No one can say that the perfect and never be broken, cause broken is true.
No, you've been through things and you've got cracks you try to hide. Ways of coping you developed in an effort to survive. People who saw you as if you never were enough. People who made pain too synonymous with love. I see beauty in your broken, see the gold where you repaired. Sorry if I sometimes take your distance personal, I'm scared that I'll lose you to the seasons. I got reasons of my own. Abandonment is stitched into the fabric of my bones. Not the best with patience, I've learned that you need your time. We got different ways of coping, different languages inside. Recently I've taken time to get to learning doors. Far apart but close at hearts to know that this is more than words. We're all a little broken, but there's gold inside the cracks. Built us stronger than we were, I think we're finally built to last. The future that we're making off the trials of our past. This kind of love is a mosaic and only comes from broken glass.
Wow. I know I've already heard this song, but it's hit me once again.
Between us now. Someplace the broken can be found. If we are weak and on our own, this kind of love can make us strong. Oh, there is gold. Oh, there is gold between us now.
I have no idea, Shallow and Slum.
Oh, there is gold. Gold between us now. Oh, there is gold. Gold between us now.
I think having Nightbot would do it, but last time Nightbot was putting other people in timeout that I didn't want them to, so last time I tried Nightbot.
Little to start when we're broken, but those are the pieces that led me to you. No one can say that the perfect will never be broken, cause broken is true.
Oh. Alright, this one's another interlude one type thing, so I'm not counting this either.
Everything in that upload, is it all true?
It's a version of the truth, as all truths are.
So you think I was lying?
Not at all. This is the truth from one version of you.
One version? What are you talking about?
There is much you don't know about my ship. How it works. More precisely, where it works. But you will learn. We have a long journey ahead of us. There is one thing you're right about. Regardless of how you may feel after digesting all of that, you've still got the best timeline in the multiverse.
Wow. love the storytelling and the skits. Awesome. Alright. Last track, last laugh. Yep. Damn, it's only 2 minutes and 50 seconds.
They said that I wouldn't amount to nothing, but look at me now, I get the last laugh. So when people joke and smile, I'll go the extra mile just to get the last laugh. They said I wouldn't go nowhere with music, now I'm touring overseas with the last laugh. So go ahead, hate or doubt, I know some way, somehow, I'ma get the last laugh.
How many times did I write out these lines just to keep myself going, convince myself I was fine? Tried to give them a vision, but way too many were blind. Saw the life they were living.
Tried to give them a vision, but too many of them were blind.
Tried to give them a vision, but way too many were blind. Saw the life they were living and knew that couldn't be mine. Knew I was destined for more than breaking down on the floor. Your kindness taken for weakness will shake you down to your core. Move your eyes to the heavens and wonder what was it for. That's when I look to the messages I was spreading before. Cause I still do this for the kids who sit a bit outside the mix. The ones who cope through humor just to fit in for a bit. The ones who come to shows and get too nervous for a pic. Till we talk and I'm reminded why I truly live
They
for
said
this.
that I wouldn't amount to nothing, but look at me now, I get the last laugh. So when people joke and smile, I'll go the extra mile just to get the last laugh. They said I wouldn't go nowhere with music, now I'm touring overseas with the last laugh.
I already made my final decision for the album. It's a 150 out of 150, a 10 out of 10. The whole album's awesome.
So go ahead, hate or doubt, I know some way, somehow, I'ma get the last laugh.
We get caught up in our dreams, start to live for all our plans. Start forgetting about the present while it's slipping through our hands. Rarely take a moment to appreciate what is. Future past is in the mind, the present's all there really is. Got a tattoo on my hand to shove the present in my face. I'm here everywhere I go, I know this life is not a race. The finish line is death, and me, I'd really like to live. So if that ain't in the present, when the hell do I exist? Yes, I'm pretty blessed to get to live a crazy dream. They were laughing at the start, but now I'm laughing off the streams. And I'm proud of anyone who knows the power that they hold. But it's the journey, not the destination, where you find the goal.
They said that I wouldn't amount to nothing, but look at me now, I get the last laugh. So when people joke and smile, I'll go the extra mile just to get the last laugh. They said I wouldn't go nowhere with music, now I'm touring overseas with the last laugh. So go ahead, hate or doubt, I know some way, somehow, I'ma get the last laugh.
I've heard overall, I said something. I have to listen to the first part of the stream again. Yeah. Yeah. That was amazing. Shit. Uh, I just got hell a lot of notifications, so yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to it quite a bit after this. Alright. Much love and respect, Ben Timothy, aka the listener. The whole album gets 150 out of 150, or a 10 out of 10. Hope you like my reaction. Till next time, peace. Yeah, I've just got notification for at least 5 other songs. Okay. It's a busy day. Alright.